The frost-encrusted winter's night was like any other. The only difference was a slightly sinister air about the streets of the quiet city. The quiet city, at no other time had this description seemed so fitting. It was eerily quiet, in fact. Neither late-night pedestrians nor traffic noise. There was just the slow, rumbling hum of the city itself, as if it was somehow breathing. Yet something felt wrong. The last thing I remember clearly was walking to the window. For some unknown reason, every hair on the back of my neck began to stand up. A chill ran down my spine as the sense of sheer panic washed over me. I was halfway to the window, and every muscle in my body was screaming at me to stop, to turn and run. I told myself I was being ridiculous, and continued on. As I reached the window and tentatively peered out, that's when he whispered, "Find the waves." A sudden burst of burning blue light scorched my eyes, forcing me to turn away. When I turned back, the streets were gone. Where once there lay a mass of buildings, roads, cars, people, life, now lay a blue, shining ocean. Waves so crystal clear you could see the multicolored shells lying on sand just outside my front door where the road used to be. Then sounds of the waves crashing came. The beautiful elegance and indescribable majesty of this music suddenly washed into me. I felt pure happiness. I felt content. There was no past, no future, only the then. The music was all that mattered. Nothing else could exist outside that moment. As the warmth spread and the music slowed, the happiness turned to a chill of sadness, despair, and utter loss. The music had ended, and the ocean had vanished. The only thing left was a small tear rolling down my cheek. Had I just lost my mind? I heard the music of the earth itself. I had felt the joy of creation and the utter despair of destruction. I had experienced something special. This was not your everyday run-of-the-mill psychosis-driven mental breakdown. I was happy. I was healthy. There was something more to this, I remember thinking, as I decided to get some rest and deal with it in the morning. As my head hit the pillow, I remembered the feeling of joy, and I fell quickly to sleep. The next morning, I woke up and assumed the whole experience was just a really vivid dream. I dismissed it as just one of those unexplainable things and went about my normal life putting it behind me. Beep, beep, beep. The sound of an alarm cut through the darkness of my dream world as I felt the cold slowly seeping into my bones. Suddenly a frozen breath of air hit my warm cheek. I opened my eyes and I noticed my bedroom window was still open. When did I leave that open? Surely that was all just a dream.